deal to sell the Thompson Center. A major rehab is planned, but the basic structure will be preserved.
WGN's Mike Lowe live from the Loop now with more. Mike?
Ray and Micah, good evening to both of you. Governor J.B. Pritzker today noted that for the better part of the last 2 decades, Illinois governors have been trying to unload the Thompson Center to get it off the books. While it is a stunning architectural example of postmodern architecture, it needs a lot of work. And the question was always, with a sale, would the building have to be demolished? But today, both the governor and private developers unveiled a plan that would both save and reimagine the Thompson Center.
I am pleased to make an announcement today that has been years in the making.
Governor J.B. Pritzker announces the sale of the Thompson Center, a deal that will save the state millions of dollars and save an icon of postmodern architecture.
I am absolutely ecstatic. It is such an important building for Chicago and, in fact, for the world of architecture. So I'm really glad that we're saving it.
Real estate developer Mike Reschke
Today's a pretty momentous day.
of Prime Group Incorporated will buy the property for $70 million up front, then spend about $280 million to transform the Thompson Center into a mixed-use development that will include office, retail, and hotel space.
We were a bit cynical because of the reputation the building had, but we took a very hard, conscientious look at the opportunity to make further investment in LaSalle Street for the benefit of local businesses, the city, and the state.
The state of Illinois will maintain about 30% ownership of the building, but the sale would allow the government to take decades of deferred maintenance, hundreds of millions of dollars, off of the backs of taxpayers.
I want to be sure you all understand the magnitude of the savings that we will realize upon the sale of this building.
The Thompson Center opened in 1985. It was designed by renowned architect Helmut Jahn and almost immediately hailed as a postmodern architectural landmark. But its open design, meant to symbolize government transparency, and its 17-story atrium were criticized as inefficient.
We took a look at the problems that have plagued this building since 1985 when it opened. And those problems we found were very manageable.
The new developers say they'll install new double-paned glass that will enhance views and be more energy efficient.
We're going to totally reskin the building with a new curtain wall that'll feature floor-to-ceiling vision glass to let natural light in.
The new developers have enlisted Helmut Jahn's architecture firm to guide the restoration, to the delight of the president and CEO of the Chicago Architecture Center.
I think it's really wonderful that the developer has hired the Jahn firm to redo it. I think that's really, really important. It's a great tribute to Helmut. I'm sure he's looking down on this whole thing and giving us a high five about the developer, about the development.
And the sale, according to officials, should be done in about 6 months. After that, it'll take about 2 years to redevelop the property. As for the Thompson name, Governor Pritzker said he reached out to the family of former Governor James R. Thompson. And with their blessing, they've decided that another building or another state monument will be renamed in his honor when the name is no longer on the building behind me. Reporting live tonight in the Loop, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
Thank you, Mike.